Island Probes here, down here in Northeast Mississippi. I'm going to show you how to make a K9 set, which is going to be good for coyote, bobcat, fox, anywhere across the country. They're not hard to put in. You just have to do some things, and I'm going to go through that right here. Going to dig our bed out right here where we want to place our trap. Going to get down in there. And once you get your bed dug out, we're going to actually put in a dirt hole here, and we're going to put that down in right here. Now, when I make a dirt hole, I'm a big fan of getting that as deep as I can. I want that dirt hole down in there to where that animal, when he comes in, he can't look at that and get in there real easy. He needs to bury his nose down in that hole to get to your bait. So I'm going to go as deep as I can. Sometimes in some areas, you know, you are going to run into rocky conditions and you can't get down in there, but here in Mississippi, we got some good dirt that we're working with, and you can get down in there. And you can see that I just keep going, and it doesn't matter how far you go, the K9 is going to smell your bait down in there. But if you get it down in there to where he has to work for it, you're going to be much better off having a deep dirt hole. And you can see that's down in there now a good 14, 16 inches. I got that dirt hole. So that's where we're going to do that. This is some really good soil that we're working here with. And one of the things that I like to do when I'm making my K9 sets is I like to get that down in there. I like to create the momentum of that animal. When he does commit, he almost has to commit to my set. He can't tenderfoot around here to where he can come in and kind of lean over. He's got to put some weight on that foot, and when he does, that's where he's going to put his weight into my trap. Using a Duke 550 here. It's double base plated, center base swiveled. It's got a offset jaw, cast iron jaws, and it's got a night latch, and it's just a really fantastic piece of equipment. And we're going to get our stake pounded in here. Once we get that in there, we're just going to yank, give that a set. Get our Duke 550 set here. As I said, it's got that night latch. And what that is, you'll hear this click. Click. You hear it right there? That trap is now flat, it's level, and it's ready to bed in the ground. Now, when you're making a K9 set, this is the most important thing to remember when you're out here trapping. You have to bed this trap properly. You can't have any wiggle, any wobble whatsoever to where that gives that animal any chance of knowing there's a trap in there. So when we put this in the ground, we want to get that down in there, and we are packing the dirt and the surrounding area in amongst these jaws to where it is in there to where anywhere now that I step or push on this trap, there's no wobble, there's no wiggle. That thing is bedded, it's a solid foundation, and that's exactly what you need if you're going to consistently catch coyotes and canines. When they come in to work a set and say they're a little light-footed and they step here, step on that jaw, you can see the other side of that trap's not moving up, because I have this in here and I have it packed accordingly. And that's exactly what you want to do. Make sure that it's packed in there. And if you have one thing that you do every set that you consistently do over and over and over, it's pack that trap, because that's going to solve 99% of your problems when it comes to canine trapping. So that's in there. That is good to go. It's nice here. We have a little stump or a rock here in the back that's actually making that animal work up over that, put that momentum down in there, and we're gonna get him. I don't really use a pan cover. I don't think it's definitely needed down here with this soft dirt. So we're just gonna sift this over. And once we do that, just gonna do that there. And then I'm just smoothing that out, making this nice and flat. And as you can see, that's now blended in there. And our set is pretty much done other than getting our bait down in the hole. We're gonna use our Mountain Man, which is our 4 equal parts of ground Angus, ground prairie dog, rendered prairie dog, and ground poultry. I'm pretty liberal with my bait use. I don't think you really can overdo it with bait. So that's gonna go way down in that hole. Now that's down in there 14, 16 inches. If that animal wants that bait, he's gotta come in, he's gotta work this set. And we'll just add it off a little bit of our Madness lure, which has a little bit of a skunk essence. And we're just gonna take a small stick right here. And with that, I'm just gonna dip the stick. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. Those canines can smell just a little bit, and that's gonna go right here on the back. And then that's gonna go down in the hole as well. And the only other thing I'm gonna do is grab a few leaves, crumple them up like a little mouse ball, and that's gonna go in the hole so they can't see down into the bottom. That set is done. I like the way it is. You can blend this into the surrounding area by just, and now I got little bits of leaves and everything over the set, but that's not gonna keep that trap from going off. And that set is completed. But if a canine comes through here, a coyote, a fox, a bobcat, we're gonna have them in this set. And that's really all you need to do. Bed your trap properly, stake it properly, have something down in the hole that's inviting for them to come in here and work the set, and you're gonna be successful.